My name is Kelsi. I'm 20 years old. I study at university and I also do aerial arts. I love doing silks, lever hoop and static trapeze, but I have to say the silks are my absolute favorite. I first learned of aerial arts when I was 13 and I decided I wanted to do it. I scoured the internet for hours, but there were no circus classes available in New Zealand. So when I moved here to the Sunshine Coast, I found that there were 3 in my general vicinity. So I chose one and I went to my first class. It was surreal. It was like, I had to pinch myself. I couldn't believe that I was finally there and with these apparatus in real life. It was amazing. It's kind of a journey, actually. You start in the first class really confident, going, I'm gonna do all these drops, I'm gonna have so much fun, it's gonna be great. And then you realize that you can barely get off the ground and you're like, I can do nothing. I am useless. I have to learn all of the strength. I have to work hard. And then it's kind of that realization of, I am terrible at this, but I'm gonna keep going anyway, I'm gonna keep building strength. Then you get to a point of, I have strength now, I can trust in my muscles and I can do things, and you can actually feel more confident to learn more tricks that you haven't encountered before, because sometimes you may have done a part of one of the steps in a different trick and you trust yourself to be able to use your muscles to do it and position yourself correctly with balance as well. There's also the aspect of it's a dangerous art form as well. It's beautiful, but it's dangerous. So you have to be really conscious of safety and to make sure that you're always doing things correctly. I've had to cut back on my training recently, which means that I'm not always exactly sure of how strong I am and what tricks I can do. So recently I was doing a straddle from a climb, and I had to go between the silks and hook my legs around them, which usually I can do pretty well. On this particular instance, my forearms had lost some strength, and while I'm straddling up, I have to rely on the strength in my forearms to hold me up. So once when I was going up, my hands slipped a little, and I had to get my legs into the silks and then readjust my grip, just so that I could hold on properly. And I knew that if I did lose it, I would just fall to the ground. So that was a very scary moment because that's never happened to me before. Aerial arts isn't for everyone. You kind of get the aerialists who are in it for the long run, who have done it for like 10 years, and you know that they'll never stop until they have to. And then you get the people who try it out for maybe a couple of weeks or something, and maybe they'll find it fun at first, but then they'll struggle with something, like really struggle, maybe even if it's a clothing malfunction, like maybe their pants get caught in the silk or something, or like what happened with me, I had a ponytail and it got caught in a knot in the silk, stuff like that, and then you'll never see them again because it's gotten too hard. So aerial silks, I love the challenge of aerial silks. They're so hard to master. Every single thing that is anything in aerial silks, if you are on the silk, that has taken a while to get the hang of. There is nothing that is easy, and I love that challenge. I love just trying and finally getting it. Aerials is pain, but it's also so much fun. And you can't stop just because you love it so much.